Hey Scorpio, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we happen to help you find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising positions of Scorpio from the 29th to the 4th. And Scorpio, you guys are going to be in the mix because the moon in Scorpio turns on the Thursday, the Friday, and then the Saturday. And Saturday is going to be the very best day for Scorpio based upon the energy of what the moon is doing. But let's show you what's sort of going on for the rest of the week. We have our sacred geometry card that's here. And this is talking about the creation of joy and happiness for you. And because it's in the reverse position, I can tell you that some of you guys are still bringing this energy in. There isn't anything new, and it wouldn't until you get to the energy of, like I said, Friday, Saturday, the best day, and then Sunday being some of the heavier activities. So let's put the Scorpio card here. We'll go into the back of the book and we'll just remind you what else it is that you can do for yourself, Scorpio, this week. But it looks as though you're pretty much left alone. You do not have a lot of planetary anythings going on in the chart for you this week, except for the moon making its transition a little bit later. So you will experience on Thursday, Friday, we have the portal energy, the 2-2 portal that shows up for my friends that celebrate Imbolc. And of course, that's what we've got going on that day. Saturday is a fantastic day for a lot of people, not just Scorpio. And that has to do with the energy that's taking place with Uranus and the moon going through an opposition. It sort of opens a couple of things up. Let me shuffle this up because I fat fingered it. My apologies. But like I said, you guys are sort of being left alone until we get closer towards the weekend. And so whatever it is that you were pulling in your energies, whatever it is that you did from a release perspective, if you did full moon ceremony the previous week, you're sort of being left alone this week. Moon is in Virgo, which is practical energy, which happens to be the house that Scorpio is in this week. So you are doing a lot of practical things that are taking place. The moon is in Scorpio, then it switches into Libra. And then, like I said, we have the Scorpio moon. And then it switches Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening into the sign of Sagittarius. So if you have any of those placements that are in your chart, of course, please go and take a look at anything that is important to you from a sun, moon, rising, or planetary perspective. All right, let's see. 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, the Judgment in the reverse position, which is Pluto driven. So that is going to affect you. Let's see what we have. We also have the Lovers card in reverse. So we've got Gemini energy on the board here. We also have the King of Cups. Ooh. Like I said, you're going to get activated because this is Scorpio energy right here as well. And then let's see what happens on Sunday. On Sunday, we have a pair. There you are. You came into your own reading. So some sort of a conflict is rolling out the door for you or is coming up for you to have some clarity on. There it is. 2 of Swords in the upright position. Here's the deal. Sometimes the 2 of Swords can be being at a crossroads, but very often it's because you don't have enough information. And so if you can just chill out this week, what you need to have revealed to you is going to show itself up the following week. Here's why. Because the Death card is leading you into the upcoming week. So that's a very simplistic way of understanding sort of what we got going on here. But let's look at it this way. 2 of Cups energy into the 2 of Pentacles. So we do have a harmony that shows up here on Monday. Again, there's no planetary activity really that's taking place in the 6th house of where Scorpio is in the natal chart. So you would have to drive all of the conversations if your planetary position with what's going on in Aquarius, okay? So you have the 2 of Cups, which is a harmony of coming together. It's positive choices. The choices people are making in agreements here. This could also be your higher self coming in to share with you some more bits of information that you might need to make a decision about something. Followed up on Tuesday with the 2 of Pentacles. Now, on the 2 of Pentacles day, Tuesday is Libra day. So we got Virgo, we got Libra. Just to put the energy out there. The 2 of Pentacles is the energy technically of Capricorn. So of course Capricorn energy is very heavy with where Venus is, with where Mars is, and where Mercury is. And so there could be something that pops up for you on this particular day that requires your attention to try to balance some things out, because Wednesday you're going to be asked to evaluate something. It could be financial. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Scorpio, you are very aware that your opposing sign is Taurus, so there could be some energy in the Taurus field that you want to take a look at. And of course there are some movements, but when we get to the Seven of Pentacles, we're evaluating something. Is what I'm doing worth it? Chris always says, is the juice worth the squeeze? Well, that's sort of what it is that you have to figure out. What else can I do? What else is being done? Where is this energy being driven here with that Seven of Pentacles? Now, technically on Wednesday, again, nothing major taking place in any of those elements. It's the Sun in Scorpio that has the majority, the Sun in Aquarius, having conversations with the Moon in Libra on this day. But the Aries and Chiron energy get into this mix. That is a huge kerfluffle that shows up on that day for some people. So it's just going to share how fast it is that you're moving forward with a few different things that you're trying to balance out. The Judgment card in the reverse position on Thursday, when the Moon enters into the sign of Pluto, into the sign of Scorpio. Pluto is your planet. Pluto on this particular day is what we have to take a look at, okay? Because it's going to be important for you to understand what is going on with Pluto. Well, on Pluto on this day, Pluto is activating Chiron and Aries. Pluto is activating some different shifts that are taking place with balance for where Libra is happening to be. Pluto is really turning into the energy of the rising sign of Gemini, which is what you have right here. And so it really is talking to you about your thought process and your mental awareness. And because Gemini is Mercury led, there's a lot of stuff that's going on with Mercury. I know that's a lot of information for some people, but I have to be able to try to explain it in many different ways for people. All I'm saying is that when you get towards this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday could be a little bit challenging for you, but you're going to be able to release yourself from some sort of conflict that starts here potentially at the beginning of the week. Now, the other thing is the Five of Wands that we show up here on Sunday, and I'm going backwards a little bit, is this it's mid energy between, it is healthy competition, even internally sometimes. How am I talking to myself? What am I really trying to express in conversation? Where's my joy? What is it that I'm trying to bring forward? And this week is going to be very clarifying for you because you go back into your sign, Pluto, Scorpio, Scorpio, all this week. What I have a feeling is happening is as the Gemini energy is rising for you, what it's doing is it's creating a necessary argument about how you truly feel about something, especially when it comes to your thoughts on moving forward with something else. There's nothing negative because you definitely have Mars, which is your driving planet, in agreement with you this weekend. But when Mars gets into the business, right, Mars can be very aggressive. Now, yes, Mars rules Aries, but please don't forget that the original ruler of Scorpio before Pluto came in was Mars. You could just be feeling, you just need to be a little bit more in control. That's what it boils down to, internal self-control, which is what I think this is. So something gets revealed to you here, and you're just going to have to maybe bite your tongue just a little bit. You don't have all the facts yet. It will get there. Let's move into the clarifiers for our Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising. And the energy that we have here is the Four of Wands in the reverse position on Monday. On Tuesday, we have the Six of Cups. That's very interesting in the reverse. Wednesday's clarifier on that Seven of Pentacles is the Tower. Marsy Mars. What did I tell you? Okay, so I'll maybe go back and take another look at what is going on with Aries for you on that day. All in a row? Yes. Nine of Cups. The Death card. The Ace of Cups, leading us back into the Two of Wands. We don't have enough information to make the next decision, guys. This is a very simple read. This is very interesting to me, though. Let's see what else we have. Wow. I might need to pull out another deck. Although I think this is very simple, I'm really nosy. And I want to see why this perspective is coming up for you. Because here's what this is telling me. With regards to business or home, okay, there is something that you have to make an agreement about, and you do not have all the details that could affect one of those different things. If a decision is coming up with a home-based business, a workplace, or even just general-based home, there's some conversation that's going to need to take place here. You're not necessarily excited about it with the Six of Cups being in the reverse position. I do get a lot of child energy out of this for you, Scorpio. I'm just saying there could be some uncomfortable decisions that have to be had between you and a child in the house. Someone else that's very, very close to you. You're trying to help somebody balance something out, or you're trying to assist them in making a new decision. Because again, most of the triggering points are going to be taking place for Scorpio in the 6th house of the next practical steps of what has to happen this week. When we get the energy of the Tower that's showing up on Wednesday, this is surprise energy. It is not positive or negative, in my opinion. It's the energy of surprise. And so when I'm looking at what's taking place in Scorpio in the charts, the energy that sort of comes through is Piscean energy. That's the surprise argument or the surprise conversation that shows up. So maybe you have a Pisces child, I don't know. But Pisces is coming in. So you have to pay attention to Neptune is in Pisces, and so is Capricorn. There's this decision that is going to be need to be made, and I feel like whatever the surprise conversation is, if it involves a Pisces, you're not going to be able to get to that towards the latter part of the week. However, even if this is not Pisces driven, the main components that are coming up for me on this Wednesday energy is where there's this this crunchy conversation that's taking place with well, it is. I mean, it's going to have this conversation between finances because of Jupiter in Taurus on this particular day, having this very uncomfortable conversation about where finances could be for you. Because Pluto in Aquarius is expanding this. Anyhow, what it boils down to is you trying to be happy about making a decision about moving forward. So when I see the Two of Cups upright and then I see the Lovers in reverse, what it's telling me is, technically, Scorpio, this is more about you and your capability of assisting yourself or assisting somebody else by moving forward. The energy is you just don't have all of the information on these couple of days. When you get to Saturday, you will, because the Death card in reverse is a resistant to some sort of information that you're trying to receive. So this is the day I think is going to be pretty heavy for you, like I said, but you will be feeling a little bit better by the time you get to Sunday's energy and again, or Saturday's energy, and all people should be feeling really, really good on Saturday. Whatever information it is that you need to know about shows up on Saturday, and then therefore you're able to move past this internal conflict and make the decision this week, okay? You're going to be making a decision this week, but at the beginning, you may not have enough information. I have 100%, I'm going to clarify what's going on here with the Lovers in reverse and the Death card in reverse. Let's see. What else can I look at? Two of Wands, what direction are we going to take? Moving, making moves forward. This definitely is about you holding the keys to the conversation for somebody this week. It's not negative. It just is something that needs to take place. All right. Is there anything else on the Two of Wands that's going to come up? Gemini energy in there. Yeah, see, this is how I see it, Scorpio. You're just going to be helping somebody make a decision about their next steps, and you're going to assist someone, I feel. Again, I feel child energy out of this, helping somebody get through a particular point. You may not want to say what you need to say, which is why you're sort of, Saturday's going to be interesting. It's going to be good, but it's going to be interesting. And I'm going to take another card here on the Death card here at the bottom. And what is this decision? Whoops, sorry. What is this decision or this conflict that Scorpio was helping to get through? Yep, helping somebody make a decision. That's pretty much what it is. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. So what this is telling me, Scorpio, is that you're going to be very central this week in potentially assisting somebody else And again, I'm getting very heavy child energy out of this. Just some deeper conversations. It's not negative at all. It's going to be potentially intense because there's somebody that needs to go somewhere and they may not be making the right decisions for themselves. And so you might just have to be the shoulder that somebody needs to cry on this week. And with it being the Lovers, it could be anyone that you're close to. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Again, heavy child energy. Whatever this is, you're going to help them out of it, though. That's what's going on. So if you are a parent that doesn't matter what type of child age it is, I would be prepared. I would be prepared to be able to know that in order to assist somebody in moving forward, you're just going to have to hold the information and hold space for them. Literally, that's what I'm getting. It's not negative at all. But if it does have things to do with you for financial perspective, by the time you get towards the weekend about what it is that you're choosing to invest your time, energy, and effort into, you will have that information here by Sunday. Like I said, when the moon moves into Sagittarius, it becomes a little bit more optimistic and more enthusiastic for people. Because it's happier energy. I mean, that just is what it is. It's happy energy, okay? You will be seen as a very supportive person. This 5 of Wands energy is Leo energy. And so that the positive energy of Leo is, I have something important to say and I'm going to share it with you. Well, who's sharing that? You are. So you're going to help somebody this weekend get to their next point. I like that. So good. Good for you. All right, let's move on to your energy card and let's see what we have for Scorpio. And then we'll go into a numerology. We'll pull an angel card for this week, and then we'll give you a little bit of a reminder about what it is that you can do to support this joy, this creation, this happiness, helping somebody move through that. Here we go. Yeah, impatient. There could be some impatience, right? You know something's going on. You're waiting for the conversation to come up. And it could be driving you a little bit nuts, but that's where you're at this week. You've got to be patient until this weekend when you can use your best judgment to assist somebody else. And again, it is someone I feel that's in the household. So roommate, child, could be somebody that's younger than you, but it's not necessarily focused around you as much as it is somebody else this week, as how I'm seeing this, okay? Again, Sun, Moon, Rising, to get a full picture of everything is going to be supportive for you. Description box below takes you right to my website for any personal healings, readings, whether it's astrology, tarot, or even crystal support with what's in my shop. Here we go. Effort. Yep, this week you have to make the effort. Yeah, gotta get called up to service here. The reason is because you're helping somebody younger make a decision, period, and a discussion. And even if it's not somebody that's younger than you, whatever this decision is going to be very important, okay? But they're coming to you for a reason, because you know. You know. All right, let's get an angel card for our Scorpios this week. And the angel card that we have is Raise Your Vibration. Could be you, could be the energy of you trying to support somebody else. But if you are going to be called into service this week to assist someone, you have to be at your highest elevation possible. Raise your vibration. And Scorpio, some of you guys are already tuned in, tapped in, and turned on. You are the magician. You are the person that's going to help walk somebody through it. You have to be able to walk the walk and talk the talk. Raise your vibration so that you can assist somebody else. It might be nerve-wracking for you at the beginning of the week, but you are going to be called in and you got to do it. This is what the universe is asking you to do, this work. Raise your vibration. How do we do that? We focus on joy. We focus on happiness. We focus on this heart chakra. We focus on things that are important in this energy to help support that. That's what's creating the balance. So let's go into the crystal suggestions here and a little bit more about what this is, this joy component. I deserve to be happy. That's basically what this is, okay? And as you're working on your happiness and you're seeing that maybe someone else in your awareness is not, you can share with them. So the icosahedron that's in the middle of the octahedron that's there, it's a representation of your intuition. That's what this is. It deals with your creativity. Hello? It deals with your concepts and ideas that you're given to bring something forward. Heavy intuition card. And this happens to allow you to accept the electromagnetic field of the heart, which is where the green and the pink is coming from, to help you improve the strength of that muscle, right? So you're on track. You personally are on track, Scorpio, okay? And you need to understand that the fruits of your labor are showing up. again, this doesn't have anything, well, it does, but you are on track here, okay? Don't stop. But when you're trusting yourself, you have to put your desire in action. And remember that also your thoughts are very, very powerful, okay? And how you're communicating to other people, and achievement, Judgment card in reverse, is not being ready to be ready for this achievement. Pep yourself up. That's what we're talking about here. That is necessary for yourself and communication with other people in order for them to feel successful. So here, anyway, the crystals that you can use would be citrine. You can use orpiment. You can use carnelian. You can use peridot, and you can also use tangerine quartz. Of course, clear quartz programmed is going to be able to do a big job for anyone, but this is about maintaining the joy and happiness that you know you're bringing in, and maybe giving a little bit of a piece of that to somebody else this week. So I hope that is helpful for you, Scorpio. Many blessings, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.